Freedom in the Daily Herald. You can hear him with Steve Cochran Friday afternoons at 5:50. He was on the Cochran Show yesterday. You can also watch his daily 30 and 5 video commentaries at 560WIND.com. And his visit with us made possible by the Village of Rosemont and Home Comfort Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electric. It's Mike North. Good morning, Mike.
What's going on, guys? What's happening? Nice win last night.
Yes, I was at the game, and at one point in time, I thought that the defense had ripped Jay Cutler's arm off.
Well, yeah, and you know what? I'm hearing people say it was a dirty play, and it wasn't a dirty play. It was legitimate, but it was the guy that really threw him down that knows how to get it done. Ndamukong Suh, who had a quiet, if you will, first 4, 5, 6 games last night. They got some sacks on Cutler, but Cutler proved his toughness and got the job done. They did just enough. Detroit really hurt themselves with 3 turnovers in the red zone. I think if the Bears play a team that actually is competent last night, they probably lose by 10 points, but that's not the way the game's played. We'll take a win by 1 point, by 10 points. I'm starting to see where people are saying stuff like, well, New England didn't win by enough. You know what? If you win every game by 1 point, you'll be 16-0 at the end of the season. The Bears, I thought it was a trap game last night. They had to be careful. They were a little bit rusty, but good teams win those games, and that's what they did.
And it was good Jay Cutler that was on the field last night.
Yeah, it was. I mean, he's been playing well. He got into a couple teammates' faces when they weren't getting the job done. When he does that and they're winning, it's good. If they lose a game, people will start firing on. But he showed leadership last night by coming back out. People thought he was going to be out for the whole game. Once he did get hit, reportedly his ribs are bruised, or they're going to they probably took X-rays. He came back in the game, so I can't imagine that there were any issues. He'll feel sore today, but he played a real good game.
How many rushing yards did he have? Because I actually saw him carry the ball.
He didn't have a whole. The rushing guy for last night was Forte. That's the thing, Amy. He can run, though. He'll run for 20, 30 yards, and then, for the game, but he'll keep you honest. Forte's the guy that had 87, 88 yards. Brandon Marshall has 6 catches for 80-plus yards last night. They kept the ball on long drives. They play that 2-deep safety, which is, I've never seen safeties on defense play that far away from the line of scrimmage, and they were like 15, 20 yards away. So, I mean, they played a perfect game last night as far as what they wanted to do. They accomplished what they wanted to do, once again causing 3 turnovers. I don't know how long they can keep that up. They're averaging almost 3.5 turnovers a game.
Talking here with Mike North. This morning, Amy Jacobson came into the office, and she was firing like, well, I used to listen to Mike North fire like this. And she was upset because Staley was not appropriately dressed. Amy, would you please elaborate?
Amy, what was wrong with Staley? Because the guy can't get a little bit. He could get in your face once in a while.
I don't know if any of you saw this, but Staley was dressed in pink fur. I've had enough of pink. Anybody else have had enough of pink?
Well, I have heard people. In fact, I got a text from some guy the other day. He goes, "When's Prostate Awareness Month?"
Yeah,
and
more of a killer than your breast cancer.
Well, and that's what they're saying, and that breast cancer is twice. I don't want to get into who makes what. I don't want to keep score when it comes to something like this. But it is funny. A game that is played by men there's a big promotion. I give all the people that are in charge of breast cancer awareness a pat on the back for making it so visible. But I have heard this year, never before, where's the prostate awareness? Because you see Joe Theismann with those commercials. Prostate cancer can kill just like breast cancer. So, you know what? I don't want to get in the battle of the cancers, but, I know the same thing. As far as Staley with the pink fur, I think the NFL is really pushing this thing, and it is becoming a little bit too much. There's no question.
Who's paying for it? Because I asked a Bears PR guy yesterday. I said, can you tell me who paid for those $300 pink cleats? And he said, Amy, it's an NFL issue. We're not answering
what they do, Amy,
questions about it.
They sign the shoes. They signed the wristbands. They signed all this. Then they put it up for auction, and that's how they raise the money. So, I mean, if you got...
the organization has to buy the product for them to wear it, and then they can sign it.
If you have Peanut Tillman with his pink glove signed, that's going to go for big money. Jay Cutler, the helmet he wore in the game with the ribbon in the back, that's going to go for big money. At least that's the way I thought it was going to be.
An investment, okay.
Yeah. They're investing in this thing, and the NFL, I mean, has jumped on certain things. I mean, they have National Hispanic Heritage Month. They have Breast Cancer Awareness Month. They have other charities that they give to. So, but that's the dominant charity, no question.
Mike, thank you very much. We'll read you in the Daily Herald and listen for you again on Cochran's Show on Friday.
Sounds great, guys. Thanks.
Take care.